You ready?
I'm ready. Let's get it.
Okay. What's going on, world? This is Billy B of Billee Empire, BilleeEmpire.com. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to get us in the algorithm, and we help us get the word out here about black entrepreneurship. Today, we're in a very special place with a very special brother. You know, he's been making some power moves. He's been making plenty power moves.
Bang, bang.
So, brother, would you introduce yourself to the people out
My
there?
name is Trueman S. McGee, and the S stands for I don't stop. Okay, no.
Don't stop, won't stop.
My name is Trueman McGee, owner, rollmaster, strategist. Dishwasher, everything from top to bottom of Funky Fresh Spring Rolls.
Okay.
If you haven't heard of Funky Fresh Spring Rolls, we sell non-traditional gourmet spring rolls, never deep fried, baked in healthy oils. We got that buffalo chicken, we got that chicken club, we got sweet potato and black bean, we got over 20 flavors. We sell them at the Trueman Phoenix and at your local grocery stores.
Okay. Yes, this brother is getting it in. Before we go there, we're gonna come back to that.
Okay.
We finna find out who is Trueman.
Who is Trueman?
What side of, where you from?
Man, I'm from 26 in Burleigh.
Okay.
Born and raised 26 in Burleigh. When I was about 4th grade, we moved to 34th and Cherry.
Okay.
But just growing up over in this area, 53206, it was a lot, man. It was great. I know this area code gets a lot of bad rap of being one of the most violent or dangerous or poverty-stricken zip codes in the country. But you know, I feel like that's gonna be anywhere. But my experience over here was a lot of community. My father was an alderman, and the block I lived on, it was a close-knit community where I grew up in the times where the neighbor would still whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Right. The neighbor would check you. The person out on the street would check you if you ain't doing right. You know, and I feel like we've gotten away from that, but that's the community I grew up in. You know, my mother and father, they had 11 kids. I'm number 10 out of 11, so I got a little sister. But I grew up with a house full of people, from artists to athletes to the dope boys. You know, we got them all in my family. You know, so I love all my brothers and sisters.
So that's what's up. That's dope. Mill represent the mill. Okay, real quick, what schools did you go to?
Yes. So I went to elementary. Went to Our Avenue. You know, 24th and Hour. Right by Carter's drugstore. Rest in peace to Dr. Carter. He was a huge giant in the community, man, and he lived a long life, and he affected thousands of people. You know, so shout out to Dr. Carter. Middle school, went to Webster. You know, that's over on Mill Road, and then high school went to Tech House. We got any Trojans tuning in? Tech House going on. So I love my time in school. When I graduated school, I got into trade school. I went to MATC, you know, maintaining at the crib. But yeah, listen, got a great education out of MATC and learned to trade. So don't knock MATC.
Right. Encourage that.
Yes.
So Mr. Trueman, what made you, what's your why? Like, what got you to making these fabulous food? Like, what's the road that you traveled to get to this point right here?
The road, huh? No pun intended. The road. For me, it was always it was what food meant. It wasn't so much with the taste of food. It was more of like food was a connecting piece. So from my mom, she was a teacher. She was actually a teacher at Our Avenue, and in the summertime she would cater. So me growing up with 10 brothers and sisters, everybody's older, 7 brothers, 3 sisters. I was too young to kick it with the brothers, you know, like I'm about 2 years closest to my next oldest brother, and he was hanging with the older brothers. I was too young to kick it, to do anything, to get off the porch, or whatever. So I spend a lot of time with my moms. You know, we're going to the grocery store, to Joann Fabrics. I hated it at the time, but you know, that is what it was. I wasn't in. I lived in the hood, but I wasn't in the hood like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know, just watching my mother, man. Honestly, like she was a great cook, and I was telling somebody this the other day, like when you got 10 brothers and sisters, your mom cooks for she makes like big meals. So it's like spaghetti, lasagna, sloppy joe, stuff like that, stuff like a stretch. But when she catered, that's when she got to making the gourmet meals, and I'm like, I want to eat that, or whatever. So I was just like under my mom's tail, and then my passion for food just kind of was from, food was in every situation. If it's a first date, if it's a wedding that she catered, if it was a funeral or repast that she catered, food was always present.
Right.
A lot of times people judge events based off of food. You know, so it's like, if you go to an event and the event was whack, but the food was great, you be like, you know, the event was all right, but that's some bomb-ass food, whatever. And on the flip side, if you go to a great event, but the food was horrible, you're like, man, the event was nice, man, but I wish, you know,
that food was terrible.
I wish the food was better, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you got the best of both worlds, you got great food and a great event, man, it's up from there. Right. So I seen how big food was, and then just throughout life, in high school, I wrestled, seeing how important food was to making weight on the health side. You know, food is critical. We got to eat every day, you know, I was always connected with food on that sense.